What's going on, everybody? With the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct coming up very soon, I thought now would be a pretty good time to start getting ready to maybe get rid of your Switch. So before you actually get rid of your Switch, you probably want to deregister your main console. Now of course, only do this if you're going to be registering another console as your main console. But in today's video, I wanted to show you 3 simple ways of doing it. Number 1 is on your actual console. So here we are on our Switch. Now the first thing that you want to do is go to your store, your Nintendo eShop. You're going to click the A button, and then of course you're going to choose the account that you want to deregister. So this is me right here. We're going to click on that, and that's going to open up the eShop. Now from the eShop, you're going to scroll over to the top right and click on your icon, and then from here you're going to scroll right and then scroll all the way down. So at the very bottom, you've got primary console. This console is registered as your primary console. You can click this button to deregister. Now I'm not going to do that right now, and I'll explain why at the end of this video. So that's the easiest way to go ahead and do it on your console if you still have it with you. So we've done that, but let's say you don't have your console with you. You can actually do it online as well. So let's switch over to the PC and I'll show you that. Alright guys, so here we are on Nintendo.com. Now, I have not been able to find a way to actually get to this page aside from a link that Nintendo has right here called Shop Menu. I've gone through all the settings on Nintendo.com and I've not been able to find a way to get to this page. So the link to this page will be in the description for you guys. All you gotta do is click, make sure that you're signed in to your Nintendo account, and this page will pop up. Now if you scroll down to the bottom, once again, you've got deregister your primary console. You can click on this, and then of course you're gonna have to put in your password and then click OK. Now after you verified that, it's gonna say deregister your primary console. Now keep in mind, and do read this, your Nintendo Switch will no longer be registered as your primary console for your Nintendo account. Once this console is deregistered, the next Nintendo Switch console you use to open your Nintendo eShop will automatically be registered as your primary console. And that's the way it's worked from the very beginning. Now it does say, please note that if you deregister your primary console here, you will have to wait a year before you can do so again. And that's the reason that I'm not doing it right now. I do plan on getting the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm not sure if deregistering my console right now would cause any issues with that. So I don't want to do it yet. You may not want to do it yet, but if you are planning on selling your console, you definitely want to deregister your device ahead of time. So that's the way you do it there. There's one more option. If for some reason you do want to sell your console, you can actually go to this page right here. And again, this will be linked in the description. It says if you do not have access to your primary console anymore, such as you've traded it, you've sold it, or you've gifted it, you can deregister your console from your Nintendo account remotely via this link. And once again, this link will be in the description, and that's simply going to bring you back to this page. Once again, you are going to have to put in your password, make sure you're signed into your correct account, and then once again, it'll bring you to this page. So either way that you do it, it's really going to be up to you. I just want to make this video because in order for you to register your account as your primary console, you're going to have to deregister whichever your last primary console was. So hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, or if you're planning on picking up a Nintendo Switch 2 on day one, let me know. And as always, I'll see you next time.